Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday, man. Wow. So real quick, man. For all of Raptor Nation, in order to get into the games, man, they just dropped. In order to get in the game, you're gonna have to show proof of vaccination. That just dropped right as I was getting ready to make this video, so I wanted to throw that in to all my my Raptor followers out there, man. Make sure that you guys, if you want to go to the game, you got to be vaccinated. So, hey, you know, one thing that I know about Toronto, just from based off of the action they took last year, as far as the games, as well as even going to Toronto, they're not playing with this. They're serious about doing everything to keep everybody as safe as possible. So salute to them for that. They're gonna go about it the best way they see fit, and this is the rule they came up with. So, but that's not what we're here to talk about, man. What we're here to talk about today is Scottie Barnes. Now, the Toronto Raptors are playing right now, and Scottie Barnes not playing. Benton is looking good right now. You know, have a couple shots. You want to see him finish around the rim. But I've came across a couple YouTubers, as well as a couple articles that have stated that if the draft was to be redone, Scottie Barnes would go number 1. Now, you know, I'm not gonna get into debating whether that's true or not, you know, because that's just pure opinion and speculation, and I would say he would. One thing I will say, he definitely deserved that consideration if there was a redraft. But why? Why? As you can see, I got my Florida State shirt on right now, man. Y'all know. So I'm just going to be honest right here, right now. I'm going to take a special interest in Scottie Barnes because he's from Florida State. Because he's from Tallahassee. What we call Tallahassee. If you know, I'm from Havana, Florida, right outside of Tallahassee. Lived in Tallahassee a long time. Actually registered to go to Florida State, but ended up going to the military. So I got a special interest there. So and I really like talent that comes from Florida State, because for so long, Florida State has been overlooked for especially NBA basketball talent. There's a football school for the most part. They're now becoming more of a basketball school because the football team's so good. But that's not the point. We're going to get right this shit. But what I will say is, you look at Terrence Mann, who came from Florida State. Now you look at Scottie Barnes, coming from Florida State. So shout out to the Seminole, baby. But why is this, though? Why is this all of a sudden... It's like, oh, well, if there's a redraft, Scottie Barnes may go number 1 now because of blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you my opinion. I could be so wrong about this, but I'm going to tell you why. Scottie Barnes has a worker's mentality. See, the number 4 pick wasn't putting a ball in the wrapping for him. Being top 5 wasn't putting a ball in the being top 10 wasn't putting a ball in the wasn't put with a bow tie on it for him, you know? It wasn't all wrapped up and pretty for him. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about myself, and I don't do this normally. I come from a little town called Havana, Florida, right outside of it. And I'm gonna be honest, I was literally the poorest kid in my neighborhood. Growing up, I was the poorest kid in my neighborhood. But I was always the kid that was picking up sticks, that worked 2 jobs in high school, that you know, I couldn't afford name brand shoes until I got like 8th grade or something. I think I got my first pair of name brand shoes. I just always felt like I had something to prove. I always had to work extremely hard, and that's carried with me today. So if you don't know anything about me personally, you know I work hard. That's my only calling card in life. That's my only calling card in life, is I can work hard, and I believe my work ethic over everything, because that's the one thing you can't take from me. Now, why am I telling you this story? And I really want to go deep into that, but that's not for this. But the one thing I want to say is, when you not expected to be this great thing, like he was not expected to be this all-world player. He came in with the mindset of, I'm going to be the best version of myself, and when the minute my foot hit the court, is literally gonna be an all-out effort, and that's what you see from him. You watch games where his scoring wasn't there. But that didn't mean he didn't play good defense. That didn't mean he didn't fight for rebound. That didn't mean he didn't hustle. It was not pouring a ribbon for him. If I wasn't already a fan because I'm being from Florida State, I'm definitely a fan of that mentality. Who are some of the people I talk about the most on this channel? Yeah, I'm a Laker fan. Who do I talk about? Alex Caruso. Why? He got the before I really started doing YouTube, before LeBron went to LA, who was I talking about? Josh Hart. Why? The workers mentality, the effort. When Kobe left the league, Westbrook my favorite player. Why? Because he Westbrook? No, because he gave you 110%. And that's what you see with Scottie Barnes. That's why people love you. Everybody love the guy that puts in the work and don't cheat the game. That's why. And this is no knock on nobody else, but look at Scottie Barnes on the sideline. Most time you see him on the sideline, he's pointing, he's talking, he's into the game. It's none of this, well, I made it. Chilling guy, what's going on? Hey, what camera? Hey, it's none of that. It's a worker's mentality. You have to be a fan of that. Sorry about squeaking in the chair, guys. I'm working on getting a new one, I promise. But me personally, I love those type of guys. I love the type of guys that are just about the work, putting it in. Like, man, my shot ain't falling today, but I'm gonna fight for these rebounds. I'm gonna sprint extra hard. I'm gonna sprint back. I didn't see too many times of him just jogging back. It's always with effort, intentionality. You know, to me, you want to know a player that's have passion for the game. When they're just exciting about the game on the bench as they is when they're playing, sign me up for one of those guys. So, and this ain't just about Scottie Barnes. What I mean is, I love those type of players. As I said, that's why Caruso, Josh Hart, those type of guys, Marcus Smart, those type of guy, Kyle Lowry, the type of guys that will fling their body all over the court, do anything possible to impact the game. Those are the type of guys I'm always going to be a fan of. That's why the more and more, because I'm going to be honest, I didn't track Scottie Barnes a lot in college. I didn't, because let's be honest, it's a full-time job trying to keep up with the NBA and the NFL and bring as much content to you guys as possible. That's hard. So in between working full-time, trying to get my master's, it's a lot, right? So I literally didn't watch him a lot, but now I've had a chance to go back and then you watch some of the pickup games he played. Then you start to watch, then you start to hear how he came to Florida State originally as a power forward and was told he was going to be a point guard. And instead of complaining, whining, and about it, he decided, all right, I'm going to embrace this. I'm going to learn this and this can help me. The first thing he did, got in the film room. Those are the type of things that's why that people are gravitating to this young man. And it's well deserved. I'm not saying he's gonna be a superstar. I'm not saying that. But what I can guarantee is, whatever he become, he gonna give 110% to get there. That's why. And that's my personal opinion. Why people the love affair is growing so much with Scottie Barnes. Say he went number 4 over Jalen Suggs, and then it didn't look right. His personality wasn't what it was. His effort wasn't what it was. It's just like a bad pick. Right now, like a great pick because you know you're gonna get his all every time. So this type of stuff I'm super passionate about. I'm going about this for the next 30 minutes. I won't hold you guys up that long. But let me know down in the comments, man, what you guys think. Because me personally, I think Scottie Barnes' work ethic, desire, and passion for the game is going to push him above a lot of peers. Let me know what you think in the comments. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be good.